particular read as well. But at the IMF meetings in Washington yesterday, RBI Governor Sanjay Malhotra actually said that India's economy remains strong and largely domestic driven, despite the impact of higher tariffs. A quick resolution to the ongoing tariff talks with the US may give the economy a boost as well. Listen in to what he had to say.
So we have, in our projections actually taken into account the higher tariffs as the baseline.
Right.
But negotiations, are on. Even in, today there is a team over here. So I met the team in the morning over breakfast. They're over here, discussing with the U.S. authorities. See, India is mostly a domestic-driven economy.
Right.
So while we are impacted, by the higher tariffs, it's not a matter of huge concern. 6.8%, of course, much below our aspirational levels of growth, Viksit Bharat 2047. So it does impact, but yes, there will be an upside if we are able to have an early resolution to the tariffs.
Well, we spoke about the US market, and that's largely been impacted with the looming threat of the government shutdown. But also, let's look at how the markets ended yesterday in trade, because we did mention that the S&P 500 up almost 0.4%. The Nasdaq continued its positive momentum, up 0.66%, while the Dow Jones was largely flat in trade yesterday with a slight dip. Closing in the red. And the banking earnings, as we mentioned, were one of the most positive pivots. In terms of the futures as well, we have seen that the S&P 500 is almost flat, and actually that's been the case for both the Dow and the Nasdaq. So we will be watching out for some cues that might trigger a positive or a negative reaction on all of these markets today when it opens. But in terms of the Asia market performance as well, both Nikkei as well as Hang Seng has been in the green. We've seen a larger positive momentum seen in the Nikkei. It's now over 48,000 in terms of the index. It's up 0.81%, while the others continue to perform and be in the green.